Okay, the 9 megabytes that made the difference. Neat. So this is what happened a few seconds ago. If screen records, you can see in the background if you change what I'm saying. You get to listen to what I was saying. That thing literally was trying to get, so it's pretty good to get to see mostly a beautiful, you'll see a child in a single shot. So that was a criminal child. A criminal child was trying to get the child to be immediately next to me as he went here to say it. But you know what? When you listen to me, they combine. It should be criminal in real life alongside that agreement. Alongside the things that happen already. Now, the primary criminal for this was Tanya, and you're going to listen to that call. Is be the next thing you're going to listen to through her crime, and then you see the other criminals around. Now, she doesn't provide any alibi to them. They are fully responsible. You saw that from the Oh, by the way, if you want to know that's the purpose, right? They're trying to bleed every single last bit of that because they know how much effects not to be able to document their crimes. So that's the point of the topic. So that criminal was willing to expose his child by telling to be next to me in hopes of getting me to waste a little bit less of the space we have on the phone. And this is the day that they chose to do this. I can testify to you, the day that this switched from 2 terabytes to minus 415 was the 22nd. Was one day after. Was one day after the crime when I arrived here. I think it was the 21st. When I arrived here in the mall to do backup, and it was one day after they did this crime here to the phone. And they thought they was gonna start a new era or then do those abuses on series. Notice how whatever you say of today, and today is not been nothing, but it's nothing compared to even yesterday, right? And a good chunk of that is that this didn't quite play out the way that they were expecting. But we're just gonna pay the $50 because again, what is more? Bleeding out of money, right? Also, I managed to bleed out of Tanya that the things you just saw down the babies, those very things here on the baby, could be actually a tumor, depending on the place on the person's head. It's not too complicated, imagine, because in the mouth and it's much worse places to obviously have such a pain. But it wasn't actually guaranteed to be that. Let me just investigate. Now, this was done by a quick look. It's not much knowledge. Not touching, not squeezing, not knowing anything else. That is as a basis for you to understand many responses and words being said about them, so we can catch on certain criminals in a certain way. I can express the inherent nature of how happy those criminals seem to be as of this moment around me. Okay, the parading, they are seem thrilled is the best way we have to describe. Okay, trip managed to eat. You have the previous scene is uploaded already. If I remember right, 1936, you saw the previous one. Don't know what screen is that screen, but a screen. 19 something. Okay, meanwhile, tons of things on the other phone to see, but not on the screen record.